So here we've got another pair of equations for us to solve simultaneously, and I'm going to begin in exactly the same way as last time. I'm going to label my equations 1 and 2, and then once again they're lined up pretty much so that the x's and y's are above each other. And I've noticed, the key thing again is to notice whether you've got the same number of x's or y's, and here I've noticed that we've got minus 1y in both these equations. Now, I need to think about whether I add or subtract these equations together. If I was to add them, minus y, add another minus y, I'll just write that down. If we have minus y, add another minus y, that's going to actually give us minus 2y. So, x and 3x gives us 4x. This isn't going to help. We're going to end up, if we add these equations together, with having 4x and a minus 2y in our answer. And remember, we want to eliminate one of the variables. That's going to be the trick that we need so that we can solve the equations. So I'm going to rub that out. We actually need to subtract these equations instead. So I'm actually going to just write the first equation, 1, underneath here again, x minus y equals 4. That's going to make it easier for me when I subtract. So I'm going to do equation 2 take away 1, and hopefully you can see the reason I've done that is because then 3x take away x here will give me just 2x. And if I'd done it the other way around and done x take away 3x, how things were originally lined up, I'd end up with negative 2x, and that just might cause me problems. So you can always just put the one equation down below the other one, like I've done here, to make things easier for yourself. And now, crucially, when I subtract minus y, take away minus y, I'm just writing that down in the corner at the bottom here, minus y minus minus y is the same as minus y plus y, and that's 0. And so we've got nothing from that bit, and that's exactly why I've decided to subtract. So when you've got two negative signs and the same number of x or y, like here we've got minus y and minus y, you subtract the equations. So we carry on now. We've got 14 take away 4 is 10. And again, now we've got an equation which we can solve easily. We've got one equation with just one unknown in it. And so we can divide by 2 here, and x is going to be 5. And if x is 5, well, we can go to, say, equation 1 and say, well, that means that 5 take away y must equal 4. And therefore, y must be 1. You can just see that. So our solution is x is 5 and y is 1.